The All Saints Anglican Church held a children's party earlier today in observance of Holy Innocents' Day. Michael Kahn reports.
Feast of the Holy Innocents, also called Childermas or Innocent Day, festival celebrated in the Christian churches in the West on December 28th and in the Eastern churches on December 29th, and commemorating the massacre of the children by King Herod in his attempt to kill the infant Jesus according to the book of Matthew chapter 2 verses 16 to 18. These children were regarded by the early church as the first martyrs, but it is uncertain when the day was first kept as Saints' Day. At first it may have been celebrated with Epiphany, but by the 5th century it was kept as a separate festival. In Rome it was a day of fasting and mourning. Earlier today, All Saints Anglican Church in New Amsterdam held a party in honor of children attached to the parish. Ms. Correa elaborates.
Today is Holy Innocent Day. It is celebrated on the 28th of December yearly. It's an annual event whereby it is be focused on children. In the Anglican Diocese, it's a special event whereby we host, individual parish host their party for their children of the parish.
It was one of a series of days known as the Feast of Fools, and the last day of authority for boy bishops. Parents temporarily abdicated authority. In convents and monasteries, the youngest nun and monk were allowed to act as abbess and abbot for the day. These customs, which mocked religion, were condemned by the Council of Basel in 1431.
We have on roll 145, but we're catering for 100 children because our attendance for the past 6 months was 80%. So we add on a 20% to that, so we bring it to 100. So we are catering for 100 children today. Now, it is funded by the Mothers Union of the Church and the Sunday School Association. We merge together to host this party yearly.
In medieval England, the children were reminded of mournful days of being whipped in bed in the morning. This custom survived into the 17th century. The day is still observed as a feast day and in Roman Catholic countries as a day of merrymaking for children. As to customs, the youngest child rules the day. It is the youngest who decides the day's food, drinks, music, entertainment, etc. In Spain and Hispanic countries like Mexico, Childermas is rather like April Fool's Day, as it is celebrated in America and France. Tricks are pulled, and one that is tricked is called innocent, rather than an April Fool. In many places, it is the youngest child who plays tricks on their elders, whom they often lock inside rooms, and such until the oldsters pay a ransom. Michael Kahn, Channel 8 News.